This vest is blaze orange for a very important reason. I bet you don't know why. Let's find out.
Hunting. Obviously, if you wear this blaze orange, you're gonna stand out quite a bit. And if you wear something like this, which is camo, you're gonna blend in. Different situations require different things. Now, if you're hunting big game, you're hunting small game, or upland birds, you're probably gonna want to wear blaze orange. Now, different states have different rules and regulations on how much you need to wear. But what we did is that we actually went out into the field and we showed the effectiveness of different degrees of blaze orange. So check out this short clip.
Okay, so one of the reasons we wear blaze orange is so that other hunters can clearly see us as other hunters. But not all patterns and fabrics are created equal.
So how would you dress if you were hunting? Any old orange shirt? Hat only? Orange vest? Full bright blaze orange top and hat? Blaze orange camo? A blaze orange blazer. Blazer? Really?
So, well, now you know that blaze orange is worn to keep everybody safe that's out hunting. When someone goes deer hunting, he wears this blaze orange vest. Other hunters nearby will see the bright color and will be careful when they shoot their guns or their arrows. This color is so bright, it almost screams. You can't miss seeing it.
This was going to be a close encounter. Ryland was hoping for a 6-pointer or better, and it was all he could do to let this left-sided buck stare him down while controlling his trigger finger. Even as a seasoned hunter, encounters that close get my blood pumping. Finally, the buck with the left side of his rack walks off, and when you know it, one with only the right side comes in. At this point, seeing these bucks up close is a little much for Ryland to handle. He lets a Winchester Deer Season XP fly.
You got your first buck. I'm proud. He's only 7 years old. I'm proud of him. I heard it fall down here. We're gonna go down here and take a look at it. He can't take it anymore. Let's go see what he got.
So why didn't the deer see those hunters? It's because deer are colorblind. They don't see this blaze orange. This color blends with everything else as far as they're concerned. They don't need to see blaze orange, except maybe to stay away from hunters. So their eyes simply are not created to see it. But deer do need to see movement.
What about color vision? Well, research at the University of Georgia that I was actually part of many years ago clearly showed that whitetails are not colorblind as once thought, but they don't see colors the same way as humans. Deer have two cone photoreceptors, the ability to see in the short wavelength colors, the blues, and in the medium wavelength colors, the greens. Humans, on the other hand, have three cone photopigments, those being the short, the medium, and the long wavelength colors. So we have the ability to see and distinguish colors in those long wavelengths. Blaze orange is a long wavelength color. We see it very well. Deer do not have this cell type in their eye, therefore they cannot distinguish the long wavelength colors, orange, from the medium wavelength colors, such as green or your standard hunting fabric. So there's no disadvantage whatsoever about wearing your blaze orange. However, deer also have the ability to see much better than humans in the low wavelength colors. And that's where the blue jeans and the UV spectrum comes in. So the dumbest thing a hunter could do is take off their blaze orange or get concerned about their blaze orange while continuing to wear their blue jeans while hunting.
There's some other aspects of the deer's vision that are very different than ours as well. One of which is deer eyes are set wide on the head. They're a prey species, so they want to sneak up on a deer, but you need to stay directly behind the deer's eyes in that kind of 60-degree angle right behind the back of the head.
So deer must know when an enemy is nearby. So as any hunter can tell you, their eyes are very sharp when it comes to movement. Any slight movement will attract a deer's attention. Just imagine that. They don't see this blaze orange, but they do notice a tiny movement. God gave deer exactly the kind of eyes they need for their life in the woods. God wants us also to have exactly the kind of eyes we need for our life with Him, not these eyes. He wants us to have special make-believe eyes in our hearts. Let me explain that. God said that we should not fix our eyes on things that we see around us. That means we shouldn't set our hearts on things that we see around us. We shouldn't want to see more toys and more clothes, nicer houses and pretty things. Instead, God said we should fix our eyes on things that we cannot see. Things like, loving people, being good, staying close to God, and believing in Jesus. Those are the things that count. The make-believe eyes in our hearts should be looking at the things that count. A deer is colorblind to this blaze orange. We should be colorblind in our hearts to all things that are around us that scream for our attention. They should not matter to us at all. A deer is sensitive to the slightest movement, and we should be sensitive to our life with God. That should be the most important thing in the world to us.